Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Borderlands 2. I've had to take a unexpected break because of electrical problems in my house. So we took a little bit of a break playing the game. And in the meantime we got 5 more gold keys. Good for us, so let's jump into it. We were in the middle of Lynchwood and I believe we just pause this. I guess this is the first instance where we've been below 50, so we're not getting the note message that says you have more than 50. It's instead saying that we have 45. The good news though, I think, is that probably is a good indicator that I should be able to get some more guns pretty soon. Let's see. Okay, so this is a timed quest that's new. I don't have to worry about it quite yet because it's paused, but it will come into play in a second. Let's see, am I really at full bullets? Alright, so let's set our quest back to animal rescue medicine, and let's get back to doing what we were doing. And we're gonna come back here. I suppose we weren't doing great, I recall. We were running into a lot of people that wanted to kill me. They're level 28 or 26 and I'm level 26. And so there's definitely factors happening here with guns that are just not strong enough. Like, let's just look at how many bullets. If you've gone a full clip, like, so yeah, if you've done that full clip and you haven't killed an enemy, you know you've got an issue. Right, I see the medicine over here as a glowing icon, which tells me I can't really see the medicine. So I guess I was supposed to just jump over here to get it. Like, honestly, does not seem like there's much of any other way to have gotten to this point. And I was dying, most definitely struggling to survive, trying to find a way up. And I seriously doubt that there's going to be anything that I wanted to jump up there too, that's going to clear off this area and make it a lot more friendly. Yeah, so this gun is pretty useless. Let's go heal the dog, or the skag. We're gonna put it in his food. And he's gonna eat it. So now we're gonna go find some food for him. And my shield is not in a good position. Like, it's confusing why I'm in this position right now. Like, I shouldn't be having this much trouble. What changed? I think the game just has jumped into a difficulty spike. Alright. Let's take a moment. Apparently I can't open the menu. I don't know why I can't open the menu. Alright, so there's one quest that wants us to go and get the food. And then there's this, which we also want to do. So let's, for the sake of efficiency, switch over our quest guide, and we're gonna go in this area. And so we have a marauders now, just like full-on armored enemies. Seems very strange because depending on whether you spent a lot of time at the animal preservation level and grinded a lot, and you didn't do any, there were no bullymongs, remember, in that section, so we haven't seen bullymongs at all since the beginning of the game. But unless you played very oddly and decided to grind in that level, you've mostly been fighting humans. And these slightly stronger, leveled up humans don't really act or seem any different. There we go. It also occurred to me that if I had played as like the Gunzerker Salvador, I'm not sure I wouldn't have had a lot better experience. I'm shooting a barrel hoping it will explode, and it seems like it's not going to. You threw a grenade, so I'll throw a grenade. We're now in Gunslinger's Corner, and I get what they're trying to do here. They're trying to make an alleyway where you cannot get out of doing some straight-on fights, which might suck for some of the character styles. Oh, but to get back to my thought, I'm thinking maybe if I had played as Salvador, I would have had a lot more fun because they potentially voice acted Salvador better and like gave him lines of dialogue, where Zero is this super quiet character, and the introductory video didn't really explain that well. I can definitely feel and sense that the Siren character in the first game that I played in Borderlands 1, yeah, and my attack's still not really working. So, yeah. Had they at the very beginning said, warning, Zero doesn't talk much at all, and his, like, that's not an option. Like, it's not under the audio where player callouts, like, all of that is here. I think what they probably were doing was they were trying to make all the characters a lot more serious in the second game, where the Siren that I played as in the first game was nothing but fun. Like, laughing maniacally every time she got a headshot. So that's how Axton got added to the story. Seems like you're gonna get each character's background audio, but not really at any real level. Man, it feels like my accuracy is just so low from this distance. So yeah, I don't know if they were trying to make the characters more serious, or if they were trying to open the game up to really only be designed for players who are playing with friends, which, heck, even I, as a person who almost never plays games with other people, played Borderlands ones at least in some small parts with some random people and some actual people I knew. The spawn rate of just how often people are coming out of these areas is a little too high, or at least it looks unrealistic because I'm turning around and seeing people who would have either seen the other people I have shot and run away. Let's see, we're gonna... And there was more of these radios. We saw them in Sanctuary. But honestly, if I wanted to play as the assassin, which I did, like, I thought his gameplay style would be a lot better than it really feels like it has turned out to be. Having to decide or choose to play a character that doesn't have any lines of dialogue to play a certain style of gameplay feels like false equivalence, like being forced into choices that I'm not specifically wouldn't specifically want to have to make. But I'm not 100% sure any of the characters are like the original game characters, who, or at least like Maya. Not Maya, but the Firehawk. Let's see. So, how many items, by the way, do we have? We have only 12 of 30. If I click this, that still takes me that way. If I take this, it still takes me this way. And we are going towards the end here. There might be an achievement or something around turning off radios. This is a very simplistic level layout. I can't say it's 100% terrible, but it is certainly very linear, and a lot of the levels have been very linear. Let's see, what's this echo. Hmm. 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 So it's kind of crazy that this is what uh, Handsome Jack does with his time, is specifically make invite Vault Hunters to come to Hyperion, and then it's seemingly try to murder them immediately. Corrosive Singularity is equipped right now. Lobbed Corrosive Grenade. I think at this point I gotta get rid of the Singularity. The Throw a Grenade. Just like a standard grenade. There we go. Raid. Let's see. When depleted, melee attacks deal raid damage. Well, regardless, this is a better shield than what I have, so let's go ahead and equip it. And we'll hold on to the shield that we had before. And I kind of wanted to hold on to all my cash until I got up to 100,000, just to make sure I've gotten that challenge done. But I think that's probably going to get in the way of moving my character up to where he needs to be. Like, I think he really should go back to Sanctuary pretty quickly and do a lot of gambling and buy some things. So I'm not 100% sure where this is going to take me. So yeah, that did do raid damage, but now I'm about to die. Alright. So where are we? We are up top, and as far as I can tell, there's literally no quest other than the Bane. We've got these elite marauders. And see, I guess I could jump down, and I may have to at some point, just as an easy way to move. They introduced these new gun loot boxes, which, I mean, cool certainly, but not cool enough. I'm getting little bits of iridium, but the majority of the iridium I'd be picking up, I think, will become from gambling. And we're just gonna have to put up with doing another gambling session, even though I'm pretty burned out with these ideas. Let's see. may have been able to make the entire jump. Of course, there's really nothing up here. The previous raid shield I had that did raid damage built it around the like first shot you did would give you raid damage. So we're searching the cemetery for the Bane. Is that the same gun that we were looking for? I don't think so. So now there's like 2 cursed guns in this story that were missions that were very, very close to each other. There's not a lot of stuff here. Sure, they put a car on top. And that's probably as high as I'd ever be able to get to it, to see it. But it does just seem like it's a mix mash of metal buildings. See, I don't know if jumping down there would give me anything. I don't think it would. And I'm kind of assuming that there's a Cult of the Vault item somewhere, but I'll probably never find it. This game experience does feel very odd now. It feels like both I am halfway frustrated that I'm not running into more enemies that are easier to kill, but more numerous, and then I often am upset in a kind of different way. I guess this is going to be some boss fight, but this clearly isn't going to happen right now. So we're going to have to run through this whole section a second time. And let's see. The Bane quest is equipped, and it's telling me to do that. Search the cemetery for the Bane. Cemetery. Nothing here indicates that this is a cemetery. If anything, this feels like this is just a unfinished section of the level. Alright. Cemetery, cemetery, cemetery. Do we see anything in this level that would be described as a cemetery? I'm not seeing a lot of things. 3 artifacts. And I just don't think that there is a cemetery thing in this section of the game. And these wires just go everywhere. So I feel like this is actually just a strict encouragement to jump from here. And then think about this whole section, this long run. Like, we saw this switch, and I switched the switch, and that switch literally connects to this and connects to that, and so it probably opened up an area that would have been blocked off. Yeah, we're getting more characterization about this sheriff character, and she's so unimportant that I didn't even remember that Lynchwood or her as a character were in this game, or any game, to be honest. Are perhaps now these enemies getting a little weaker? I'm about to level up. That's good, I suppose. Like, yeah, that's still not really working well. This whole section of the game is too dangerous. Let's feed the skag, which I believe we just need to switch this. Okay, we put the skag meat in this processor, and he's gonna walk in there and eat it. And now he looks a lot bigger, and let's give him a belly rub. If you give a skag some medicine, it's gonna want some food. So now we've got to go find some skags to shoot, which are down in this area. Let's see. And in the process, we leveled up. So what do I want to level up? Killing more things with the melee attack increases my health, or increasing my damage by another 3%. I'm just going to increase my damage because my health is not really recovering well at all. And we've got all of these bonuses and badass rank, and it's still not really doing anything. This quest would take me this way. This quest would take me that way. This quest would take me that way. And this quest takes me that way. Alright, so let's go with that. Now I assume shooting them in the tongue is a euphemism for getting critical shots. So let's reload and see what we can pull off. It's kind of weird because we're in a position where I kind of would prefer the game to let me just finish a couple of quests and go back to Sanctuary. And I guess I could do that at any point. I could just go run and fast travel. But kind of my pride, if nothing else, makes me want to not do that. Alright. I've got nobody to shoot. I don't think I can jump down there or I'll die. There's another second wind. I'm using a lot of grenades. A lot of grenades. Trying to kill tunnel rats. And see, I believe I can go up if I so chose. Like, I really wasn't expecting lab rats to appear. And those laser eyes. And that was $20,000 that character stole from me. Yeah, I'm sitting on way too much cash. Way too much cash. See, I think I can go up that direction and avoid going over here. Is it a case that you don't automatically pick up things if you're hovering your icon over them? And if you just actually don't bother to ever do that, you will automatically pick up the items? I guess this whole section only has that one entrance and one exit. So yeah, the only thing, I guess you could maybe drop down at that at some point. And you can run with it going the wrong direction or the right direction. This really is just a level to, feels like, to avoid. Man, accuracy not good. And again, like $15,000, $22,000. I've got way too much money on me. Yeah, I'm not at a point where losing even a couple $1,000s would be such an insignificant amount. Here we got a sheriff's posse character. I'm gonna die. Come on. Give me somebody. Oh, man. And so how much am I gonna lose in that process? I guess you don't drop items when you die. You just lose them directly from this. $4,000. So back we go to this mini boss fight. This one's not even doing anything. Alright. And he was riding an armored skag. And again, a rat thief tried to steal a bunch of money from me. These bone throwers seem to destroy my shield way too easily. I really don't know what I did that now I'm kind of having to grind. I was very much ahead of the curve with all the golden keys. And now I'm playing the game, I think probably how most people would have experienced it without the golden keys. But I'm not sure that's even the realistic experience now. Because it's as long as you can follow Gearbox on Twitter or Facebook, as long as you have some way of getting those golden keys, that is the experience most players could and probably will have, and unless you're just going to swear them off. Okay. The other quest still has us going this way too. Let's see. Slag King. So this quest also has us going that way, and this quest also has us going that way. So I'm gonna go this direction, and then I think we're gonna end up either circling back around to where we were and connecting to the same path, or this is just a small detour. We haven't gotten things out of dung pile in a while. Let's see. I want to just start. Let's just straight up hit these guys with explosive rocket launchers. Yeah, I'm gonna use the rocket launcher for a while. We're making little bits of progress. If this was a minecart trail, it's long since been dusted over. Didn't seem like there was anything in there. And they did just curve around. I'll take the iridium. You can see they didn't ever animate the rocks to actual crumble or anything like that. So all of these grinders, which are at least are spinning in this game. I think the only time we saw them in the previous game, they weren't even spinning. And it was just, for the most part, one giant one. But yeah, they definitely don't have a interaction or physics to them. Not that it really matters. Like, I doubt the game is going to feel drastically interesting. Wait a minute. Why can I use my megaphone? So yeah, there seems to be some glitch here. Either there's something behind this, or like you can't blow it up. Some glitch that either says punch or use, and use didn't work. And I kind of think it probably is just a glitch. Feels like I could probably Skyrim my way up the hill, but it's probably not necessary. I definitely would like to see Borderlands 3 be more open world, wider sections. Okay. Like, there are definitely some. That's one skag tongue. 3 shots with a rocket launcher to kill these guys. Now we're at the grinders, and there is at least some action going on here. How would I convince anything to be under that, though? So that looks like the right direction, so let's go over here for a brief second and look over here and see what we missed. This part of the map feels a little bit more open. Interesting, one of them sunk into the ground. Darn it. So still looking for any kind of Cult of the Vault markings on the exterior of buildings or walls. Zero really is just 100% too quiet. Even if he was just saying incomprehensible Japanese lines of dialogue or something along that lines, I would appreciate him better. Alright, we're out of that bullet. Two more skag tongues. Let's see, I think we'll probably get all of the quests done before we get back to delivering the skag tongues. Let's switch to a more reasonable gun. I really am gonna have to rethink every gun I have. Some of them that I've recently picked have not been good. Just not usable in any scenario. Okay, search for the Bane, I suppose, is our next bit of quest. You definitely feel a difference though, running around. Like, all of this part of the map from this line lower is a much bigger area than this small little off section that clearly could have been added in any other part of the map to make the world a little bit bigger and more open world. But I assume that the PS3s and Xbox 360s of the time could not handle loading that much map data and that much texture data. And now we've gotten slightly better engines that will not try to load everything up at the same time and make for a better experience. I kind of thought that they would have let me climb up there even if there was nothing there. Odd little restrictions. Let's see. That's one more skag tone. Machining across a barrel for no reason. I kind of wanted to knock that guy backwards. I'm just running around looking. This is definitely the type of gameplay that was fun early in the gameplay in Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. It's getting pretty monotonous now, having played both series way too close together and over the course of too short of amount of time. Although I am not 100% sure that anybody honestly would have gotten through all of the DLC in Borderlands 2 in particular and had a really great satisfying experience just because there's so much there. Alright, we've got a skin that we need to definitely pick up, so let's look in the other direction and see if we can find something that we know for a fact is not going to be too much of a problem to be dropped. I've noticed now that everything also is greens, so we've, by hitting a certain point, we have increased our let's just go ahead and drop that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of these 200, 300, 400 guns. And we've got relics that could increase our shield capacity, Improve our active cooldown. Like, what is the comparison here? XP? No. So yeah, I could never do anything with probably any of these. Like, even though they are kind of interesting ideas. Like, each one of them seems like they're offering something better. Let's try an MRV for a grenade. Last time I tried one, I didn't really like it. This is a rubberized singularity. That's better. So, that's too bad for the MRV. MIRV. Move forward. I'm noticing I'm getting a lot more artifacts. There's the last skag tongue we needed. And we've got a graveyard. But it seems like going out here would... Okay. Ask Marcus about the gun known as the Bane. You've successfully tracked it down. So the Bane in Spain stays mainly on the plane. It's highly effective against armor, but it's not really a good gun against anything else. So we really just did that quest for no reason. And even though this gun is way... this turret that would stop you from going any further is way back here. It doesn't seem to target you until you start going further ahead. Oops, getting stuck on stairs. And let's get this last skag tongue. And these miner rats. I guess they are the miners. Okay. So our next quest is to go here or return that back to that, so we won't do that, or go here. Oops. Actually, come to think of it, since that one of those is timed, we need to do this one next. And that waste was a waste. Not that I'm using my active cooldown very often anyways. I'm not sure what these are supposed to imply. As if I don't think I've really seen enemies come out of them, or any kind of vehicle or weapons. We need to get some explosives from Mad Dog, and this is Death Row Refinery. Any one of these sections clearly could have been connected to something else in the development of the game, instead of being completely not connected. Let's see. I guess there's nothing. Guess there's nothing back here. Yeah, I kind of feel like the game has run out of surprises for me. Like, it's hard to think that they're gonna be able to do anything. If there had been some crystal creatures that had popped up out of nowhere, and that would have been interesting. some of the Bullymong gorilla characters appearing after such a long time would have been interesting. Totally new characters certainly would have been interesting. A lot of these areas are also getting some pretty obvious respawn points added to them. And I just keep on getting guns. Alright. So let's come over here and menu hero time. Like, this gun immediately is going to be sold. All of these guns are going to be sold. I can unlock a skin. This is 511. This one is 4. So we'll drop that. And we'll drop that. Let's compare what we have right now. Alright, that is much better. A major increase in max health regen. That should be helpful. This gun, I feel like needs to go. Let's see, maybe I could equip something along the lines of that gun. Yeah, this one that I was trying, I don't like this gun. So, let's see. Sell it. It's not doing enough damage. And then let's find maybe a couple cheap ones to drop. That gives me about 5 spots to come over and pick up some more guns without actually having to look at the inventory. A major improvement on health regen sounds like it's a nice that'll turn into a nice bonus. Like, seems like there's only 2 people here. Yes, a lot of people they seem to appear and disappear. Maybe they're creeping around. I guess that was that wire. I thought there was a item to collect on top of this building, but apparently not. These guys are not doing anything. It's really weird. I was complaining about them being too easy to, too hard to kill. So there's a bit of a puzzle. So we're gonna close the door from the track, and then we're gonna steal a bomb from that. Just where are all these people? What is my grenade doing? See, this just feels way too laid back. Like, way too laid back for what I'm doing. I'll leave both of those guns because they don't look like they're very good. Anyways. You can see my health is regenerating way faster now. Double the speed, basically. And now it's reasonable. Now it makes some sense. I'm kind of surprised that there's not something they collect behind there. Or they get squished with... or a reason to get squished back there. Well, I think I cleared off this area. I don't think there's going to be anybody else to deal with. There's this upper section. Let's see. Which can be reached via this. And what's on the upper section? Nothing. Okay, good to know. Oops, just fall down. Still in a very weird position where I've got too much stuff and I'm gonna get the bomb thing, and then I'm gonna have to probably find a shortcut that brings us through from this point to this point, and I imagine there is really just a narrow section of the map. There is this over where am I? This section over here that is slightly confusing because I haven't been up here. So I probably want to go check this out too. But I don't know what actively is over in this section. Just more fights. Let's see if I do this. I won't take damage or die because the game pauses since I'm playing in single player mode. We've got way too many guns. We've got 2 missions. Get the explosives, feed this guy, and capture the RC train. All of these are optional missions. All of these are in Lynchwood, which really would not have had any reason for us to even been in this section, since the main story wants us to go to Opportunity. So the only thing I could think is maybe I'm supposed to come to Lynchwood later on. Or maybe it is just like this totally missable section of gameplay, and that would be very weird. We're picking up guns, but we still need to do a lot of gambling. We have $80,000, and every time one of these lab rat thieves tries to attack us and steals money from us, they're taking between $5,000 and maybe as high as $20,000. It's gonna be a while until I have enough upgrades to get bloodshed, probably until I'm at level 30. It's probably gonna be a while until we get anything whatsoever done as far as any more challenges. I think where we are at with challenges is that either we are on the level 3 of something and it's going to take several hours of grinding to kill more of them, or we're at like level 5, which is the final level, or we're completely done. As far as killing rats, for example, we're totally done with that. And then if there are some things, I'm almost completely done with all the looting. So clearly I'm except for getting legendary items, which I'm too low level to get, I've done everything as far as the OCD looting collectibleness of this game. But I don't know how you turn that switch off in your brain. Once I get all these challenges done, I still need to loot. I still need to get bullets. I still need to get more, newer, better guns constantly. Some of these, of course, I will never play with another player, so I'll never get that challenge done. Some of these also probably not super easy to do without different types of characters. Although I think it's designed so that you could get everything done as any one type of character. We still have a shotgun item that we don't know what that challenge even is. Have a lot of these that, like, find and eliminate Jimmy Jenkins once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, maybe 5 times in the whole game. We're, I would say, way closer to the end of the game for us to have not done that at least once by now. Then there's all kinds of DLC, and I'm still not sure I'm really in the mood to play the DLC. Yeah, tons and tons of stuff. Just a ton and ton of stuff to do. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.